from New Hanover County Schools Television. Three-time Blue Ribbon winner for the North Carolina Schools Public Relations Association for Outstanding Electronic Media. This is your School News.
Welcome to your school news for the week of November 18th through the 23rd, 2013. I'm Abby Bowman.
And I'm Adeline Hines. Topping our newscast this week, school system announces 2012 and 2013 results for the new Ready assessments. Gregory students part of Connect, a Million Minds learning experience. A Noble Middle School student wins a public speaking contest.
District News is our top story this week, as New Hanover County Schools announces 2012 to 2013 results for the new Ready assessments. The state has released the 2012 to 2013 end of grade and end of course test results. These new Ready assessment results also include the complete accountability model measures that are part of the Common Core standards implemented in the 2012 to 2013 school year. Standing by in the studio is Jamie Stalford, who has a review of the results.
Thank you, Abby. The standards and new assessments were implemented for the first time in North Carolina last year. I think it is important to note that students in New Hanover County continue to grow academically, even though the tougher achievement standards will show fewer students meeting the proficiency standard. These new scores simply mean that students are expected to demonstrate a higher level of learning than ever before. Now, North Carolina is not alone in this transition. Many states across the country will report similar results this fall, reflecting the adoption of more rigorous standards. In addition to the new standards and assessments, the North Carolina Department of Public Instruction revised the accountability model to measure the new standards and gauge career and college readiness. In order to adequately measure yearly progress for all students, North Carolina's revised accountability model focuses on measuring and reporting performance composite, growth, and annual measurable objectives for elementary, middle, and high schools. The performance composite is the percentage of the test scores in the school at or above expected achievement level, which is considered proficient. In our school system, the performance composite for all end of grade and end of course assessments is 53.0%. This number surpassed the statewide results. The growth measure reflects the progress students made during the course of a school year. It is quite possible for a school to have a strong pattern of academic growth and to also have many students who may not have scored proficient or above on state tests. In New Hanover County schools, 76% of schools met or exceeded growth expectations. The annual measurable objective status is a federal requirement and tracks the progress of student groups where specific proficiency participation targets are set. For New Hanover County schools, 97.5% of the student groups did meet the proficiency participation targets. Finally, with the career and college readiness, the new Ready model includes 5 additional indicators at the high school level. New Hanover ranked on level or with or above the state in this new career and college ready measure. Everyone needs to know that schools are distributing individual student results to parents this month, and you can check out a complete overview of the schools in New Hanover County and the state to visit the school system's website at www.nhcs.net under District News. I'm Jamie Stafford. Back to you.
In other news, Gregory 5th graders applied and were selected to attend the Connect a Million Minds event with Time Warner Cable. The application process consisted of 3 essays in which students described their interest in science, mathematics, engineering, and technology, and their ability to work cooperatively as part of a team, and also their career goals. Teachers selected 24 students to attend the hands-on workshop at Time Warner's headquarters. The day began with a tour of the production facilities, followed by a real-world STEM activity where students worked with Time Warner employee volunteers to design and improve new products and apps for the company.
Today is a great experience for the kids to really get their minds around the STEM initiative, which is science, technology, engineering, and math. It's part of the Connect a Million Minds program, or CAM, and we bring them in here to go through the process and create new ideas, improve on existing ideas, go through the engineering process, and think about what they need to do in order to bring a product out or improve on a product. And they have to do presentations and present that to executives here, and they are judged on their presentations as a team, so it's exciting for them all.
Each group of students presented their product to a panel of 3 judges, and a winner was announced. The winning team presented live to 2 company executives from Charlotte and Los Angeles. As a wrap-up, students learned about the technical aspects of how the company provides cable and other services directly into their customers' homes and had a quick ride on the service truck.
National Nuclear Science Week is a celebration to focus local, regional, and national interest on all aspects of nuclear science. This week provides countless learning opportunities about the contributions, innovations, and opportunities that can be found by exploring nuclear science during the week of students at Ogden. Elementary got a chance to learn about nuclear science from members of the GE staff. We got the story from YSN reporter E.J. Mongoli.
All across the country, people were celebrating Nuclear Science Week. For example, General Electric visited Ogden Elementary School's 5th graders. They introduced the students to concepts that were new to them involving matter and energy. They talked about how nuclear energy can be used to heat water into steam, which is then used to turn turbines, which are set up to generate electricity. The reason this is so useful is that nuclear energy is very clean and leaves very little to no waste behind, acting as an ecologically wise source of energy. With the help of a PowerPoint presentation, students were shown how nuclear power works by fission, or the splitting of atoms. This explosion generates energy, which is utilized to produce electricity.
We just wanted to give them an idea of what nuclear power generation is, because it's not something that's really discussed a whole lot, I don't think, before high school, and sometimes not even in high school. So just an idea of what nuclear power is and some of the basics on the idea that we have to generate steam to turn steam turbines and get a generator to spin, and we have to do it some way. So there's a lot of different ways, whether it's burning coal, burning oil, or using nuclear power.
The representatives from GE used a number of interesting visual aids that kept the students' interests peaked. Ogden students had only just heard about these concepts of physics in their science class. One of these experiments performed to demonstrate how a nuclear reaction works kept all eyes glued to the speakers. The GE members used Mentos to simulate nuclear fuel pellets and dropped them into a bottle of Coca-Cola that had a balloon tightly sealed around its neck. The chemical reaction that occurred between the Coke and the Mentos caused the balloon to expand with released carbon dioxide. This was an excellent representation of the way nuclear fuel releases heat and energy. The students really enjoyed this presentation, and they learned a whole lot of interesting facts that they will be able to apply in the classroom and talk to their friends about. They also got to learn about the different careers that exist in the nuclear science field. They learned about engineers, scientists, researchers, and more. Ogden students also learned how important math is in this field, and how much it is used in all nuclear science fields. Students definitely left this assembly with a lot more knowledge on this topic than they entered with. Reporting for your school news, I'm E.J. McGonigal.
Many New Hanover County schools honored our local veterans. Holly Shelter Middle School students made veteran appreciation cards to send to Veterans Affairs hospitals in the surrounding areas, while other schools held luncheons, concerts, and so much more. We get this report from YSN reporter Chase Fulton.
Whether it's peacetime or wartime, it's always important to teach our students that Veterans Day means more than just a day off from school. Across New Hanover County, schools took the time to open their doors to area veterans and gave students a chance to learn the important role they played for our freedom. Bradley Creek Elementary School held a luncheon inviting students to bring a veteran from within their family to enjoy a free lunch. It was a moving and emotional day. Students and staff showed appreciation to many local veterans through a variety of activities and curriculum standards of citizenship. The school was decorated with student-made patriotic decorations, and red, white, and blue stars covered the walls of the cafeteria. Over at Murrayville Elementary, the school invited community veterans to visit classrooms and enjoy a lunch provided by the PTA, and hear patriotic tunes sung by the Harmony Bells and played by steel drum musicians. Wrightsboro Elementary also opened its doors for veterans for lunch. Veterans were given letters of appreciation for their service and escorted by students to the canteen. Child-made decorations adorned the tables, and the cafeteria ladies served a meal that exceeded military standards. In honor of veterans, the Laney Air Force JROTC placed American flags on the graves of veterans at Oakdale Cemetery. In fact, over 600 flags were placed with honorary salutes. The district acknowledged one active service member in particular, who not only serves his country through the Army Reserves, but also serves as a teacher in New Hanover County. Staff Sergeant Leif Olson has been a contracted Army Reserve member for the past 11 years. In 2010 and 2011, he was deployed to Iraq's Baghdad and Anbar provinces, where he served as a human intelligence collector. In the summer of 2012, he was deployed to Afghanistan for a year. Olson has been a teacher in New Hanover County for the past 12 years. Currently, Mr. Olson teaches 7th grade at Williston Middle School. The school system honored all veterans and current servicemen and women for their patriotism, love of country, and willingness to serve and sacrifice for the common good. Reporting for your school news, this is Chase Fulton.
Olivia Reeves, an 8th grader at Noble Middle School, is the New Hanover County School's first statewide winner for a Soil and Water Conservation District public speaking contest. Her speech entirely Water, the Cycle of Life, won in country and area levels before going on to win first place at state level. Miss Reeves received a cash prize sponsored by the North Carolina Association and the Association of Soil and Water Conservation District. The New Hanover Soil and Water Conservation District mission to protect and enhance water quality throughout the New Hanover County through many ways such as conservation, education, and outreach activities. Now when your school news continues, Creed Rasson is here with this week's exciting lunch menu forecast.
Plus, coming up, College Park students get golf lessons.
This is your school news on cable, and online. Don't go away, we'll be right back.
Every day, online predators make their way into homes uninvited and unnoticed. Help delete online predators. To learn what you can do to protect your kids' online life, visit cybertipline.com.
Welcome back to Your School News. This whole month, our Beat Block features a series of reports to keeping kids healthy.
When in school, a student's focus should be to learn important things like reading, writing, and arithmetic. To help them do that, New Hanover County Schools and its community partners are working together to offer services throughout the school system to keep students healthy.
During the month of our series, Students' Health and Well-Being focuses the key programs that the New Hanover County Schools has put into place to help with the students' health.
If your eyes are the window to your soul, then your mouth is a mirror of your health. Although that idea may seem far-fetched, health experts believe that good oral health care does more than prevent tooth decay and gum disease. The American Academy of Pediatric Dentistry recognizes that poor oral health can negatively affect a child's ability to learn. Children with dental pain may be irritable, withdrawn, or unable to concentrate. Pain can affect test performance as well as school attendance. In fact, dental problems are the leading cause of school absences across the nation. Thankfully, here in New Hanover County, we have a mobile dental unit that works tirelessly to keep students smiling. We get the report from Cassie Williamson.
Are one of the most important things we need in many ways. We need them to eat, smile, talk, and more. When we lose them, we are never the same again, as it affects our whole being. In New Hanover County, the Miles of Smiles program is an innovative mobile dental office that provides dental care for low-income and uninsured children.
We offer a wide range of services. Obviously, we do cleanings for the children. We can do any kind of fillings that they need. Preventive care, which is the sealants, which we do a lot of those. We can do extractions. We can do x-rays, pretty much anything you can have done at a regular dentist office or a pediatric dentist office, except we don't sedate the children. Yes.
Many children sadly find themselves without easy and affordable access to necessary dental care. The Miles of Smiles program employs the latest technology and portable equipment, digital and panoramic x-ray equipment, electronic medical records, and a sterilization lab. This imaginative program sets up conveniently on school campuses and has performed more than 6,000 visits for children in need of dental care.
Oral health is extremely important just because is where everything starts. I mean, this is where food enters our body, where everything enters our body is through the oral cavity, and all the different structures, the teeth, the gums, the tongue, everything involved in the mouth is where everything begins. So keeping that clean and in good health is basically the whole beginning of the digestive process. So it's very important to maintain your teeth and everything else.
Healthy teeth and gums are essential to a child's overall good health. Injured, diseased, or poorly developed teeth can result in poor nutrition, painful and dangerous infections, and problems with speech development and self-image. Currently, 37% of children entering kindergarten in North Carolina have already been affected by tooth decay. In fact, nearly 1 out of every 5 U.S. children have untreated cavities. The mobile dental unit sees lots of tooth decay and concentrates on restorative work during its first visits to schools. Later, the dentist, when some of those students return, the team sees less decay and works on cleaning and preventative care.
We see children who have Medicaid or North Carolina Health Choice or no dental insurance at all, and they can pay on a sliding fee scale based on their household income and how many people live in their home, which makes it very marketable because our fees, when you pay on the sliding fee scale, are usually significantly lower than the local dentist in the area. So if typically what we do, we've identified certain schools that we go to, obviously in New Hanover and Brunswick County. We send out these information packets, which is basically a cover letter that states what we do and who we are, and then a health history form and a consent to treat, and anyone who wants to sign up can.
It is a disgrace that so many still lack access to basic oral health care. Students miss sleep and school due to untreated dental disease. Oral health care must be a priority. Untreated dental problems can lead to serious health problems. Clearly, oral health is just as important as the health of the rest of the body. That's why New Hanover County Schools and the New Hanover County Health Department have joined together to provide access to dental care to underserved people. The mobile dental unit is a dental care solution that works to bring miles of smiles to students in need. Reporting for Your School News, this is Cassie Williamson.
Thank you, Cassie. Have you heard that you should only take care of your teeth when you want to keep? It's true. That is why at any stage of life, it's important to practice good oral hygiene at home and to visit your orthodontist regularly. Starting early is critical to success and preserving a healthy smile for a lifetime. Here are some of the tips for the parents with students. Start cleaning your child's teeth as soon as they erupt their mouth. A damp cloth can be used right away. Then you can use a soft bristle toothbrush when they are ready. Bring them to the dentist when they are 2 or 3 years old. This visit is a great opportunity to help them realize that going to the dentist can be fun. As soon as you think the child has enough dexterity to hold the toothbrush, let them take over. Make brushing their teeth a regular part of their daily routine, and make it as fun as they possibly by singing songs, counting, or even playing games while brushing. You can even begin flossing as early as 3 years old. Many cavities start in children between their teeth. So flossing is an excellent habit to establish early on in your children are older. Fluoride treatments can be very effective cavity protection and helping to prevent tooth decay.
Join us next week as we continue our series, Student Health and Well-Being. In the next edition of our special reports, we'll look at mental health services provided in our school system.
It's time now for this week's lunch bill affair. Gone of the day and mystery meat and the crabby hairnet wearing lunch lady.
Across the county, school lunchrooms have gotten a facelift and a menu makeover.
Creed Rasson, our lunch menu analyst, joins us now for this week's school lunch menu. So parents, students, teachers, and everyone working in the New Hanover County school system can plan their lunchtime options.
Thanks, and welcome to this week's edition of the Lunch Bill Affair. There will be long lines this week for lunch because the entrees are fantastic. The Child Nutrition Department has to put a lot of extra time and effort into creating this week's healthy menu. On the lunch menu, we have both fried chicken, and we celebrate Thanksgiving early with the famous gobbler, and so much more. Let's take a look at this week's selections. On Tuesday, November 19th, Southern Fried Chicken tops the entree list along with Salisbury Steaks biscuit. On the side, mashed potatoes, collard greens, a garden salad, and fresh fruit. On Wednesday, November 20th, choose from two great entrees, cheesy breadsticks or spaghetti with a breadstick. On the side is fresh broccoli, a garden salad, chilled peaches, and fruit jello with topping. On Thursday, November 21st, celebrate Thanksgiving early with the gobbler or stick with the Southwest Nachos Grande. On the side is sweet potato brulee, black bean, and corn salad, a garden salad, fresh fruit, and a yummy spicy cake. On Friday, November 22nd, you cannot go wrong with a Philly steak or pizza bagels. On the side are sweet potato puffs, garden salad, and applesauce. For the weekend, I've got my healthy tip. This weekend, I suggest try out an inside-out sandwich. Spread mustard or mayonnaise on a slice of deli turkey and wrap around a pretzel or sesame stick. Remember, it's all about eating right. After the weekend, start the week with creamy chicken chowder with a dinner roll or French bread pizza. On the side are mixed vegetables, garden salad, and mixed fruit. The current dietary guidelines encourage most Americans to eat fewer calories, be more physical active, and make wiser food choices. You can check the guidelines yourself at www.cnpp.usda.gov/dietaryguidelines.htm. Now taking a look once again at your lunch entrees for the week, you've got some great selection for the week. The best day of the week is Thursday, when we celebrate Thanksgiving early with the gobbler. Plus, don't miss spaghetti on Tuesday. It's a great week in your school's cafeteria. From the newsroom, this is Creed Rasson, reminding you that the groundwork for all happiness is good health. Back to you.
Thanks, Creed. Don't forget, you can also catch the Lunch Bill of Fare during the morning show here on the Learning Network and get lots of healthful nutrition information online at www.nhcs.net/nutrition. Now don't go away. Coming up, College Park students get golf lessons.
But up next, we got the high school sports report with Russell Harrison. Russell will keep you updated on all the games for the coming week.
Your school news will continue after the break.
Listen up, energy hogs. Get in there and waste some energy.
There's no insulation, boss. It's hog heaven.
Time to tan.
Keep wasting. They'll never know what hit them.
What the? Boss, they're home, and they've got energy-efficient bulbs. Ah!
You've got the power to get rid of energy hogs. You can add insulation and lots of other things. Get the tips you need at energyhog.org and play fun games, too. Get the energy hogs out of your home.
Hey, wait for me!
Welcome back to Your School News. It's time for sports with Russell Harrison.
Welcome to sports here on Your School News. We are off and running with football playoffs. Highgate, New Hanover, and Laney are all in line to action. Last week, Highgate entered Friday's night for a first-round playoff against the Cape Fear Colts. With a 10-1 record, senior running back Trevor Brown gained 198 yards on 26 carries, and sophomore quarterback Xavier Johnson came off the bench to give them an offense a spark with a 4-for-9, 86-yard effort that included a touchdown to Hunter Luthen, as Highgate defeated Cape Fear 21-7 on Friday night to advance in the 4A playoffs. The Vikings stay at home this week for the second round, where they will face arch rival New Hanover. Highgate beat the Wildcats 28-18 on a late score when they faced each other in October. Speaking of the New Hanover, Wildcats had a 40-0 shutout over Northern Durham in their first round of the 4A playoffs. Ramon Simpson was just about unstoppable each time he touched the ball, as the senior running back accounted for 5 touchdowns, while Ward Coleman completed 15 of 22 for 293 yards in the win. New Hanover played a silent game on both sides of the ball, as the Wildcats defense just allowed them 220 total yards. Nakima Walker had 5 tackles and a sack at defensive end, and Kaishan Bragg chipped in with a game-high 9 tackles and an interception. Friday night's matchup at Haggard should be an amazing game. Meanwhile, the season came close for the Laney Bucks as Pinecrest secured its 11th win of the year with a big stand in the late game. They preserved the victory 13-7. With Laney trailing by 6, the Bucks recovered a fumble inside Pinecrest territory, but the Patriots made a huge stop on 4th down from the 9-yard line to advance into the second round. Laney ends a year with 6-5 mark. Remember this Friday night, it's Haggard versus New Hanover rematch. Braswell Stadium will be packed. Get there early. That's sports this week. Your School News will be right back, so don't go away.
You realize that 49 million Americans struggle with hunger? That's 1 out of every 6 Americans.
These people are around us every day. They're our friends, they're our coworkers, their kids go to school with our kids.
Sometimes we're not even aware that they're struggling. This problem is closer than you think. So is the solution.
Play a role in ending hunger. Visit feedingamerica.org/hunger and find your local food bank.
Welcome back to Your School News. We close our show of a story students at College Park, taking the wonderful and frustrating of all sports, golf.
Students in the 4th and 5th grades at College Park Elementary are participating in a unique program titled the Junior Golf Academy, which combines sports with life.
Under the direction of Mr. Jake Hunt, a golf instructor, students learn the lifetime sport of golf, which focusing on character traits associated with the game.
During the academy, Mr. Hunt teaches them how to hold a golf club, bend their knees, and follow through. Along with these swing mechanics, character traits are also discussed in a relaxed setting.
The students talk about how the traits relate to the real-life experiences inside as well and outside the school. Mr. Hunt then draws a direct correlation between the game and the golf of living life and responsible citizens.
Over the course of the academy, students learn to be more grounded, more productive, and that they can become anything they wish to become.
All participants look forward to their time learning golf, along with the enjoying of the sport and having bonded with each other and Mr. Hunt.
College Park is honored to have Mr. Hunt working with the students, and they hope that his influence will continue to grow as the program continues.
That does it for this edition of Your School News, recapping some of our main stories. The school system announced 2012-2013 results for new ready assessments. Those results are online. Gregory students worked on their Time Warner cable to make connect with 1 million minds. A Noble Middle School student, Olivia Reeves, won a soil and water conservation direct public speaking contest.
Remember, Your School News is on cable and online. And don't forget to start your morning with our light and lively morning show, weekdays at 6 a.m. I'm Abby Bowman.
And I'm Adeline Hines. On behalf of the entire YSN crew, thanks for watching New Hanover County Schools TV on the Learning Network and the Cape Fear.
Have a great day.